What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the Just Sayin podcast. I'm your host, Justin Martindale, and I'm so excited to have this week's guest with us today. He is seriously one of my brothers in comedy. I adore him. You know him. You love him. You've seen him on his podcast, Hey Man, with his son, Jake Wolf. He also has a new special coming out called Campfire Specials, available on YouTube August 12th. It's the one, the only, Joshua.
Yay, let's go.
Woo-hoo.
By the way, it's been so long since I've seen you, my friend.
Seriously, I know. It's been... I think the last time I saw you was in Vegas, and you live there now, but then you lived in Tennessee.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I will tell you, I've done a lot of different shows and online stuff. I want you to know that whenever I was like, I need somebody really funny who can do whatever and go on the fly, you were always the first phone call.
Thank you.
I'm like, this dude can be funny in any situation and will laugh at himself, but can do anything from straight stand-up to more...
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You know what he means. Well,
but to improv, we would do music together. So I'm such a big fan of you and your comedy, and so I'm happy to be here, man.
Same, and I really appreciate that. And yes, you were like, hey, I'm going to be in LA. I got to do your show, and we made it happen.
Yeah,
I was like, say no more. I'm so glad to have you out here because I was in Vegas not too long ago and you were gone. And I was like, damn.
Was I in Greece?
Were you?
I was. I forget. When were you there?
I was there like maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was in Greece.
Did you like Greece first time?
Oh my God, dude.
First time in Greece?
Yes. And
Mykonos, Santorini, where'd you go?
We did Athens, and then we did Santorini, and then we went to an island that only had 750 permanent residents. It was called Philagandros. We drove the whole island on an ATV every day. It was the most beautiful. Okay, here's why I liked it. We had our little hotel built into a mountain.
A cave, yeah.
Dude, legit.
Yeah, I know.
And so we had our own infinity pool.
Yeah, in the cave. You did that one?
Spilled out.
Yes.
And you know what? Goats ran by the pool every day. Wild goats.
As they should. You know what's crazy? I Googled that place. Like I was looking for places in Greece. Because my fiance Evan has never been, and I was like, "Oh, we got to go." And that is the exact hotel that I wanted to be in.
My friend,
was that cave pool one?
If you're down, Beth and I are past going out to Greece to party. That's not what we're doing. But if you want great food, quiet, you can still go out to the little bars. And the village there called Aura was magical. I almost expected a deer to talk to a bird.
Oh, it did. You were on mushrooms.
And and fly an apple over to me. It was a magical place. We had such a good time, man. And it's the first vacation, just she and I, no kids, no work, 20 years.
God.
20 years.
And it makes it even more special because you're like, we deserve this.
Yeah, dude. It was amazing. I will say... I was not expecting the people of Greece to be so much like the people of New York.
Very much so.
Yeah. It's not as, when you travel sometimes, you're like, oh, some people here are so much more polite than in the States. That Athens wasn't that.
No. Athens is kind of...
I like it, but it's like New York and Greece.
It has acid rain.
And so many cats.
So many cats. Too many cats.
Everywhere cats.
Yeah. Tons of cats, acid rain. What is this Captain Planet nightmare?
And then those open, Beth was not ready for it. I loved it. Those open meat markets where they would just have pigs hanging upside down.
Yes, pigs and lamb in the window.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Beth was like, what? I'm like, and she said, yeah, I'm out of this.
It's just got like boiling eyeballs just popping out. And you're like, that looks delicious.
Yeah,
I'll have 2 of those.
I don't know why I would eat that here in Greece, because if I was in the States, I'd be like, yeah, that...
We need to call the health inspector because no. Well, that's very exciting. I'm glad you got to experience Greece for the first time. And now, before the show, we actually started talking a little bit because you are now at this point in your life where you have stopped dyeing your hair.
Yeah.
We were talking about our hair. He's like, this is the longest I've seen your hair. And you feel more...
I feel more me.
You feel more you.
I also like
look at this.
I have been in my day-to-day life going without a hat.
Yeah.
But I was told a couple times, like, if I do work stuff, to wear the hat because this is a different person than this. But I'm also...
You're Clark Kent.
Dude, for sure. But let me ask you something. If you didn't really know me, right? And you saw me walking on the street like this, you would not think I was this guy.
Yeah, I'd be like, David Arquette? Yeah. Or what did somebody say you looked like?
A Temu, when I had my hat off, I thought, they said, you look like a Temu Brad Pitt. And I didn't know what Temu was.
You asked me, yeah.
I thought Temu was like code for Hawaiian. I thought it was a Hawaiian word. So I was like, oh, I look like a Hawaiian Brad Pitt, which is a compliment to me.
Yeah, I think that's Jason Momoa or like The Rock. Or I don't put Josh Wolf with
me neither, dude.
Hawaiian Brad Pitt.
No, any Brad Pitt. But even if you're going discount Brad Pitt, to me that's a compliment.
That is. You are Temu Brad Pitt.
If you're associating me with any form of Brad Pitt, I've always said,
I will take it.
Dude, my theory on pick a Pitt, any movie, and you can have everyone has different favorite Pitts. Some is Fight Club Pitt. I'm a Legends of the Fall because you get a little bit of every Pitt.
Yeah.
You get bearded, rugged, but you also get like clean-shaven army.
Yeah.
Like that's full Pitt.
Yeah, Pitt.
Full Pitt, you get all the Pitts. So, but everybody has a different Pitt, but there's no bad Pitt.
No, there's no bad Pitt, only Brad Pitt.
Right. Can you pick a bad Pitt from any movie, bad Pitt?
No.
Even recent Brad Pitt is handsome.
I mean, there's like F1 Brad Pitt, but I'm more of an Interview with the Vampire Brad Pitt.
Oh, really? That's it.
Yeah, just like, mysterious, wearing velvet.
Yeah.
Longer hair now.
For sure.
Escaped smallpox.
His lips also looked a little puff. He's got, like, meet Joe Black Brad Pitt has crazy lips.
Yeah. Legends of the Fall Brad Pitt. That was like,
I'm just telling you, across the board,
splash
you
zone.
Get a lot of, you really do get a lot of Pitts.
Yeah,
you get every Pitt you could want for. So I'm not picking. But anyway, Temu Brad Pitt.
And have you noticed the comments about you living in your authentic self online?
People are not ready.
People are not ready. And here's the thing. And I saw this person. I'm not going to name them, but I saw you. Was like, Justin, I love you. I love you. However, the hair has to go. You look 10 years older than you should be. I want the hair back to where it was. And I'm like, can I just have a long summer bob?
And also, why do you give one fuck?
I know.
Somebody put a comment to me that said, whoa, when did you get old? And I was like, 15 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
That's when it happened. I'm 55.
And you said I stopped dyeing my hair.
Huge difference.
And you were like, yeah, now I'm looking at like Nicolas Cage. And I'm like, yeah, no grown man should have oak-colored hair.
No, dude. It's,
no hardwood hair.
Look, honestly, like when I see Wayne Newton, because he's still in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got that jet black hair, but like... I told you, dude, your young hair does not hide your old face. It accentuates it. So it looks like he took somebody else's face. It's a weird look.
Yeah, it's like spray painted.
Yeah, but also, look at this.
I know. Cat.
I mean,
that's a cat in grease right there.
Look, I want to ask you an honest question. How many different things do you think he's done to his face? How many times?
I think that's natural.
Do you think so?
I think
you think that's keto, where it's just eating a lot of fat?
I think it's a little bit of keto. I think he's just probably on he's doing, what's it called? That like cold plunges. And I think he's also, what's the new one where they just stick your head in a hornet's nest?
Yeah, that's the one. Do you know what he looks like? You know that video of that fat Asian kid smoking cigarettes?
Do I?
That's what he looks like. He's morphed back into like a small, chubby Asian child.
Yeah. Just change his name to Fig Newton. My God. Dude.
That is not, I don't think I could go watch that for an hour. I would be so mesmerized with just
that's how I feel about Frank. What's the guy's name? Frankie Valli.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm talking about? The Jersey Boy. Is it Frankie Valli?
Yeah, Frankie
And
Valli.
they're just like propping him up there and he's like,
yeah, it is a weird, it's such a weird thing, because why are you going? It's not for the performance. I will say this, dude, and I'm not going to give any secrets away, but I did go see Donnie Osmond.
Osmond,
Still, I mean, he's not 1970 Donnie Osmond, but he's still moving
it's still
around.
something. Yeah.
He's still moving around a little
package.
bit.
All those Vegas guys are.
Yeah,
because
except this
they're in
one.
Vegas now. So it's like, who's the other one?
Barry Manilow's there.
Barry Manilow. That's Wig.
Would you go see Barry Manilow?
No.
Or were you ever a fan of the music?
I was not a fan of Low. All I know is that one song, Mandy, and you came and you saw. That's the only one I know.
I'm going to tell you something embarrassing that nobody's ever heard about.
Try me.
When I was young, probably ages 10 through 12, there was a song that Barry Manilow sang that would make me cry. And my brother used to play it in the morning. And I'd be like, scream from my room, stop it! It was a song called Weekend in New England.
Oh, God.
And my brother still will text me every now and then, just a clip of the song. And he was like, what was going on with you?
Yeah, what happened? What happened at 10?
I don't know, dude.
Did you grow up in New England?
Yeah, dude. I
Okay.
did. Something happened at 10 years old where that song made me weepy.
What is the song about?
The Weekend in New England.
Are you tearing up right now?
Just in laughter.
You're thinking about it and tearing up. Look at you. You're so emotional. Wow.
It was so, it's pretty embarrassing. When you listen to the song now, I don't know exactly what was triggering it because it is a romantic, and I wasn't too much of a romantic when I was 10 or now. So I'm a little bit shocked, but there was something about it that would make me a little weepy. I'm not sure why that came out of my mouth, but
it's because we're talking about like living legends and like the power of music. Now, your music, we're talking about your special a little bit, and then we'll get into some stories.
Okay.
The special Campfire special, comes out August 12th. And you were what is this about? How did this come about?
So
tell us everything.
One of the things that has kept me interested in stand-up and in performing at my advanced age is that, and I think it's good for my art, but bad for my business, is that it changes every special. For a long time, I did stories about my kids, and that's how a lot of people found me. My kids are grown now. I feel like that's cheating so I've grown. So I moved on to different topics and different things. And then I started playing music. And so 2 specials ago, I did a special that was like 25 minutes of stand-up and the rest was just songs. And I brought friends on in Nashville. And me and Chris Kirkpatrick did a song. And I've had Jelly Roll on stage with me. And we're just having fun, right?
Has everyone had Jelly Roll on stage except for me?
Yes, probably.
I'm the only person. I'm the only comic who has never met Jelly Roll.
I will say, I don't hang out with them as much now as these guys do. But over COVID in Nashville, he played his first hit song, Save Me. The first time he ever played it live, he played it on stage at my show. It was the most, but can I tell you something completely, it was the most amazing live performance I've ever seen, dude. He was standing in front of people, my crowd, who didn't know who he was, at a comedy show. He played an a cappella song, and the crowd of people who didn't know who he was, halfway through the song, were weeping.
It was that Crying in New England
dude,
song.
Dude, it was like the craziest live performance I've ever seen. But so I started playing music. This is called the Campfire. It's split stand-up and music. The music is super silly. I'm not Sandler. I'm not Weird Al. I don't even plug my guitar in, dude, because I find when you plug it in, you can really hear what it sounds like. So I just do punchlines. And so some of my songs are 17 seconds long. If I don't think I can beat the punchline, it's just a joke. The joke's over. But it's the most laughs in any of my specials I've ever put out. The music is so fun. I put together a Spinal Tap country music band too, where we write songs where you listen to them, you're like, is that a real song? The one I just wrote is called Why's Your Titty on Your Back?
On your back?
Yeah,
is this song about the substance?
It's about older women who, when they lay down, maybe their titties flop to the sides.
Really? Does that happen?
Okay. So,
well, it's like when...
okay,
go on.
Think about nuts.
I do all the time. What time is it?
Gravity gets to them, right?
Yeah.
Same with titties. And so sometimes titties, when you get older, if you lay down on your back, they just they end up like flotation devices on the side.
Okay.
So it's just a song about why's your titty on your back.
But that happens with guys' nuts too, right?
Well, they don't end up on your back.
Yeah, that'd be weird. But they go like down your leg.
They do.
Yeah,
dude.
they droop.
They sometimes, you get old enough, and I'm at the age now where I'm starting to wear tighter jeans because when I wear loose jeans, sometimes your nuts do the Yosemite Sam and they split legs. Do you know what I mean? They
Yosemite Sam.
they do the
God.
They do the and so we had a lot of fun. The songs are some parodies, some originals, but it's the most fun I've ever had on stage.
Good.
I can't wait for
That's
people to see
important.
it. Yes.
And if you're having that much fun on stage, that means the audience is going to have way more fun watching it.
Man, you know what? One thing that I've always appreciated about watching you is I know that you enjoy what you're talking about and you're having fun. And one thing that like young comics need to realize is that when you're talking, if it's important to you, it's going to be important to the audience.
Absolutely. You know what I talked about last night? My hair. Dude. I've never talked about my hair. And I was like, I don't know if you've seen me before, but my hair's longer. And went off. And I was like, oh, look at all the guys in here with hats on. Bald, bald, bald. Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? I still got it.
Yeah.
And I'm living it. I get to, I can flip it. You know, I still have it. So yeah, it is important
to
me.
You makes it important to them.
And they were loving it.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, it's called passion.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if I had hair like that, I'd be passionate too.
Oh, well, let's get into some stories,
I'm
shall
ready.
we? All right. Now, when you hear of Z-Biotics, you're probably thinking of their pre-alcohol probiotic drink, which I highly recommend. It is a game changer. Well, guys, I have some very exciting news. Their team just released another product to help get more fiber into your diet without changing what you eat. Now, fiber diversity supports a balanced gut microbiome, and only 5% of Americans, yes, you heard me, 5% of Americans get enough fiber in their diet daily. So if you're like me, it's probably because it's really hard to do. I'm not looking at labels being like, oh, how much fiber is in this? No, I just eat whatever is in front of me and call it a day. That's why I started using Z-Biotics Sugar to Fiber Probiotic Drink Mix every single day. Now, the PhD microbiologists over at Z-Biotics understand that roughly 95% of Americans do not get enough fiber in their diet. So they genetically engineered a probiotic drink called Sugar to Fiber. Sugar to Fiber turns the sugar in the foods that you eat into a prebiotic fiber called leavan fiber. It's really hard to get leavan from a typical diet, and it helps improve the amount and diversity of fiber my body receives. Now, what I love about this is that I just wake up first thing in the morning, after my coffee or during my coffee, just rip open a packet, throw it in my smoothie after a workout, throw it in my coffee, actually, or just throw into a nice glass of water or juice and let it do its thing. It's so fantastic, so easy, and I love knowing that I'm getting my daily fiber intake right then and there. So listen, like I said, gut health is very, very important to me. That's why I'm adding Z-Biotics Sugar to Fiber to my daily routine this summer. It is an easy change to make, and it helps ensure that I'm getting the diversity of fiber my body needs. Keep that tummy tight this summer. So right now, go to zbiotics.com/Sayin, S-A-Y-I-N, and use promo code Sayin, S-A-Y-I-N, at checkout for 15% off. You heard me, 15% off any first-time orders of Z-Biotics probiotics. Z-Biotics has a 100% money-back guarantee if you were unsatisfied for any reason, which that would be crazy if you were, but they will refund your money, no questions asked. Thank you, Z-Biotics, for supporting this episode. And like I said, get those guts healthy this summer. I'm really, really excited because, you know, I don't really prep anybody for what I'm going to be talking about on the show, which makes it even more fun. Now, you know David Geffen, right?
I do.
He has a residency in Las Vegas. No. So we actually talked about him because he got divorced not too long ago, and this is his 33-year-old husband.
I'm sure married for love.
Married for love, for sure.
For sure.
Definitely not an escort.
No.
Totally escort.
Yeah.
And we know that. That's like a fact. So the husband has said now that David has exploited him. There's no prenup, so there's going to be a lot of money.
How did the husband exploit him?
Well, let me read this story to you. So as I drooled iced tea down my chin, well, it's only appropriate if it's a David Geffen story that I drool iced tea down my chin.
Honest question?
Yeah.
because I'm really curious.
Would I?
With
Yes.
The age,
oh, no, that wasn't the question.
With the age difference, and you're guessing.
We're Geffen.
If you're Geffen top bottom in this relationship.
Oh, yeah.
And with that age difference, I'm super curious what the choice is.
Well, Geffen, I'm assuming, is like a full bottom.
How come? We're assuming that.
Well, I don't think he comes. Oh, how come?
No, there's no way. Dude,
yeah, no.
Can I tell you something? At his age, it's he could blow out candles on a cake, but he's not. But he's not coming.
No. It's like opening a mummy tomb. It's like scarab beetles and dust. Yeah. Just, was that a curse? I don't know. There's a shadow over the pyramid. Well, I'll read a little bit of this story. Let's see. So, the husband says there was no contract, express, written, oral, or implied that has ever existed, will be vigorously and righteously defending against this false, pathetic lawsuit. So now there is a lawsuit underway. David Geffen's divorce is getting nasty because his estranged husband is suing him for breach of contract and airing a bunch of alleged dirty laundry. Geffen's ex, David Andrew Armstrong, a.k.a. Donovan Michaels.
Come on.
Beelined it to court this week and filed an explosive lawsuit against the entertainment mogul, claiming the 82-year-old billionaire was masquerading as a white knight while hiding behind wealth, philanthropy, and fame.
Duh.
Yeah, no shit.
Can you go back up to that picture of the two of them? Now, I just want to tell you something, what I've realized recently about myself. Because I'm looking at this dude's pecs under the mesh.
Yeah.
I am a straight dude, but I consider myself to be gym gay.
You're hot.
No, gym gay meaning when I'm in the gym, I'm checking out dudes.
Yeah.
I don't check out women's bodies anymore.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this dude's pecs like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
In the gym, I'm only looking at guys.
That is a normal thing to do.
I think so.
You're an ally. That makes you comfortable in your manhood to actually look at a guy.
Pecs,
I know.
Dude.
You know what pissed me off? See, you saw that and I went, I could wear that to the Beyonce concert this weekend. I got my Beyonce outfit. I did. Listen, I'm seeing Beyonce in Vegas. We're actually going to Vegas tomorrow.
How excited are you?
Yeah, we'll see. But I got an outfit.
What are you
People
wearing?
were like, you got to dress up. And I'm like, nah. And
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing, it's good.
What is it? You're not going to tell anybody?
It's going to be either jeans or, either white or black jeans. I got a black leather vest. That's it. I'm going to pull that. No shirt underneath, though.
Fuck yeah.
I have a black cowboy hat with like crystal crosses all the way around.
What's your hair situation on your chest stomach?
Nothing.
Oh, well, you're a dolphin.
Thank you. That's actually a new gay animal. Yeah, we have bear, wolf, otter, now dolphin. Yeah.
Legs, too? Are you pretty hairless? Yeah, you're a pretty hairless dude.
I've
good
always
calves,
been.
by the
It's
way.
like blonde hair. Huh?
Yeah, but that's good calves, too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But why did you point your toe?
Because I'm gay. I always...
This is such a weird way.
I get excited. I go to Barry's now and I can point and touch my toes. I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to put it up there.
That was such a pose with the toe out.
So in the documents, Armstrong claims they first met on the website, seekingarrangements.com. Seekingarrangements.com.
Dude, I would love to hear
Sponsored by, he says Geffen paid him $10,000 for sex on the first night, then began treating him as a living social experiment. No shit.
Yeah. What was he expecting?
It's David Geffen. You're going to be his walrus.
He's 70, you're whatever.
Yeah, 33.
Were you expecting, true love?
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know how many years they were together, but I'm sure he lived pretty well.
Absolutely. Also, first date, 10 grand. If he's like, we're going to play human centipede, that's what you're doing.
But by the way, that seems like a good payday for the one night. How does human centipede go?
Huh?
What's the human centipede game?
You haven't seen Human Centipede?
No.
You and Beth have a movie night.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, what movie? What streaming platform am I looking at?
I'm sure I'm sure you can watch it anywhere. You've never seen Human Centipede or heard of it?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Okay.
Should I check back with you after I see it?
It's a good Halloween film. Fall's right around the corner. This message brought to you by Human Centipede.
I
want to get grossed out with your family?
Now.
Watch Human Centipede.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll have to picture these two doing it.
Absolutely.
But this picture especially, in this picture, he looks like an old guy who got lost at the beach.
Well, funny you say that because he's saying that Armstrong says that Geffen paraded him around as a trophy to show off to his wealthy friends under the guise of benevolence, noting he was a young, vulnerable black man who survived the foster care system.
Okay.
So in the suit, Armstrong says that Geffen drew him into his web and exploited him, then kicked him to the curb just as easily as he acquired him. Baby, you're reaching.
Yeah,
you're reaching.
And you're putting a lot of like...
When you have an AKA in your name...
Yeah. And honestly, if you just basically take away the words that he is putting in there to rile people up, basically what it sounds like is that if he hired a young dude to fuck for a little while.
Sure. And also probably did have feelings for this guy, but you know what the escort did? Fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
And he was like,
I bet you, here's what I bet. He seems like if you're an old guy like this and you're dating young like this, there's a couple things you don't want. You don't want your partner to have an opinion.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want, this is what you want. Don't have an opinion. Don't really have a voice. Just let's fuck and look pretty. And that's why I'm dating somebody or married to somebody at this age. My assumption is that he wanted to get an opinion or something like that. And this guy was like, that's not what you're here for.
Right. And also, David Geffen, you know where you're with. And sure, he could be creepy and old and rich, whatever you want to say. But he's making the decisions. You know, he can either say like, this is going to be either, you know, a closed relationship, an open relationship, whatever. But somehow, somewhere along the lines, you fucked up, you got caught, you're getting divorced now, and now you're playing the victim.
Talk about Yosemite Sam nuts. This dude.
Oh, God, Yosemite Sam nuts.
Look at the difference between the size of their hands.
Yeah.
That is remarkable.
It's like back in the day when people were smaller. Yeah. Sometimes I'll walk, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll walk into like an old home that was built in the 40s and I'm like, why am I lurch in here?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's from a generation of smaller humans.
Small human, yeah.
That's how you can tell the age difference. You're like, oh, you're back from when 5'8" was an average size man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're so tall. Look at you in your big boy shoes. What are those, a 7? Yeah.
Now, by the way, this young dude is handsome.
Very handsome. He's going to be fine.
I think so.
He's going to make a lot of money off this. But
do
now
you think this publicity will help him? Like, what do you think he does next?
That's what I'm saying. I think he's going to do the podcast round.
Yep.
He's going to probably try for like a Big Brother / Traders, something along those lines.
Do you think he makes money if he goes OnlyFans? Is there a big gay OnlyFans community?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, doesn't it seem like...
Probably already has one.
Couldn't he make a shit ton of money?
Yeah.
And like right now, there's no shame in the OnlyFans. People are making...
Bank. You know what? I'm really ashamed of myself for not doing OnlyFans. Because I have confidence. I don't have confidence for, maybe there is this woman, I don't know if this is true or not. Anything could be a parody account, right? But I saw this thing on Instagram where this woman chews food for men that watch her with no teeth, and she makes like 50 grand a month. I believe it.
I believe it because that is so niche.
So niche.
And honestly, I'm not getting hard to that, but I would watch it once or twice.
Well, she was eating chips and guacamole.
There you go.
And she was like, you know, it's some of these men, they can only eat the guacamole. So it kind of turns them on that she eats a hard tortilla chip. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I love chips and salsa. It's like my favorite food group.
But I would love to see somebody gum it. I'm not against it. Can I tell you an idea I had for my son that he refused to do, but I thought was... Because he's got one foot with three of his toes are fucked up.
Why?
They got caught. He was working.
Shark attack?
Almost. He was working on a set and he was on the back of one of those box trucks. And so it was the back of it was raising up, and he was on it. And
no,
his
and it got caught
underneath.
and it raised.
And so three of his toes got completely mangled. But I told him, I go, dude, we should do a new thing for you, not OnlyFans, but Tonelyfans, so toes. And I told him, I said, we will.
You told him?
I told him, I go, we will also get a makeup person in here. So we'll make your toes, we'll dress them up as like public figures, like Toe Biden and Shaquille Toe Heel and things like that. And we'll dress up your toes and we'll make a new Toe Pesci would be fun. And so it could whatever. And I said, we do a Tonelyfans with your fucked up feet. And you'd never have to show your face. And I was like, you're gonna make a ton of money.
It's like toe puppet theater. Yeah, why not? Do it. You could do this next story, Snoop Dogg. He could do like if it was like the
100%.
dark toe after
I think
crushing.
You can go black toe. You can't go blackface, but you can go black toe, I think.
You can go, I think, yeah, if it's like a frostbitten toe, yeah.
I think black toe is okay.
Dress
I don't
it
think I don't think that's controversial, is it?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Until now. Whoa, those two white guys on that podcast said it's okay to have a frostbitten toe. When will this chaos end? Snoop Dogg has shocked his fast food customer fans with a surprise drive-thru shift. Where did this happen? In Vegas.
Nice.
So Snoop Dogg just randomly showed up. I believe he was at Raising Cane's. I've never had Raising Cane's.
Me neither.
You haven't?
I don't know if you know this, but I haven't had fast food in probably 20 years.
Fast food in general?
Yeah, I'm a pretty healthy guy.
Same.
I might have had it. In-N-Out might be the only exception, but definitely have not had any fast food since I left here at all. I haven't had fast food since 2020.
Does fast food count as fast food if you get it Uber Eats?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
I'm not, okay, because I'm not a big, I couldn't tell you the last time I was at McDonald's. I couldn't tell you the last time I was at Wendy's.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was at In-N-Out. But I have ordered Chick-fil-A, which I'm not supposed to do.
Why?
But it's so goddamn
Why
good.
aren't you supposed to?
Because they're like anti-LGBT.
Yeah,
but isn't everybody these days? I'm not.
I mean, if you really dig, it's probably not great.
You know what? They're like, we're going to pray for you. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah, dude. Let me do a prayer.
It's just a big continual circle.
I've had In-N-Out.
Damn chicken.
I'll do In-N-Out no bun. I know that's.
I can't do In-N-Out.
How come? You don't like it?
They're Nazis. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, dude.
Wendy's is anti-Semitic. We just start the conspiracy theory. Sam Tripoli just walks in. We're like, hey, come on, pull up a seat.
Burger King, anti-patriarch.
Trafficking.
Yeah, that would be crazy if the king was trafficking.
No, Jack in the Box is trafficking.
That does feel more like a trafficker. Just ding, 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 that creepy music.
Absolutely. But I mean, here's the thing. I don't know. I think Snoop Dogg just showed up. I think he just smoked like that one good blunt and was like, I'm going to walk into this Raising Cane's and work here. Now, celebrities have been doing this for a while now. We had, I guess, we've had, I think Jennifer Hudson was at some fast food restaurant. I want to say it was like Popeyes, maybe?
I think Ed Sheeran did it too.
We've all done it. Now, I want to know, like, what celebrity, I feel like Louis C.K. would do a Jack in the Box.
By the way, honestly, he might blend in a little bit. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what I love about him is, in his stand-up, is the frumpy works perfectly with the attitude and the who am I and the jokes. Like if he came out dressed sharp, I'd be like, that wouldn't match anything.
No one, everyone would be like, what?
Yeah, dude, it matches so perfectly the attitude and everything.
Why does he have pants on? What's happening?
Can he do this in a robe?
What celebrity would you want to see if in a drive-through of some sorts?
Honestly, this is not that far off.
This doesn't shock me. It would be cool. I'd be like,
yeah.
oh, it's Snoop Dogg at Raising Cane's. But
can I ask you, what's going to make me want to order from there? Or which one would I just like to see just
like
for
if
fun?
you pulled up somewhere, do you go to Starbucks drive-thrus?
Yeah.
Okay, so if like someone opened the Starbucks and say Sabrina Carpenter was like,
Selma
espresso, I'd be like, yes.
Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek at Starbucks?
Oh, with the accent? Oh my God. I'd be like, you know what? Let me order one of everything. Just read it back to me.
Here's your latte,
Yeah.
Mr. Wolf. I'm mi favorito lobo. Mi favorito lobo.
Can you read off all of the things on the menu? So I can
we have a venti pistachio.
Stop it, dude. Okay to have my dick out for this order or no? Is that part of the drive-thru?
She's like, ay, senor, no.
She, to me, by the way, without a doubt, best looking person I've ever seen on film.
Yeah.
Ever. Like that from Dusk to Dawn.
Oh my God. Stunning. To this day. I even remember being like, watching that and being like, damn. Yeah.
That to me is
the tequila down the leg with her 3 dead toes.
With her pointing them out like, yeah, like that.
You want tequila? Oh.
I don't know, man. For me, Selma Hayek makes everything better.
I think Selma Hayek's it's funny because she was actually in the news not too long ago. It was she and I want to say maybe Angelina Jolie were like taking like a domestic flight. Like they were in the like tunnel, like getting on the plane, just some random plane.
That is crazy.
See?
I have seen like video also of Pedro Pascal riding in coach.
Oh yeah,
riding in
It's
coach.
Crazy. My fiance was on. He was on a flight back from New York back to L.A. and he had Pedro Pascal, Janelle Monáe, and I can't remember the other person, but they were all like sitting together. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
that's crazy. But they were like, it was like first class, but still, it was like, yeah. When you see somebody in the wild like that, like in the wild,
yeah.
Like if I went to a Dairy Queen and like Chapel Roan and like opened the drive-thru, I'd be like, oh, that makes
normal.
sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
is that who it would be for you? Who would it be for you if one person?
Oh shit! Like if it was like a drive-thru, are we going like hot? Or are we just going like whoa?
Whatever would make you want to come back and order again. Honestly, before he died, Hulk Hogan would have been fun. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
Really?
Just to hear it to my face.
I feel like Hulk Hogan would work the Alligator Alcatraz drive-in.
Can I tell you, by the way, seeing people take pictures in front of that sign is the most disturbing. I'm like, what are you proud about?
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah.
That you were like, look, I want to get a picture in front of this.
I mean, it sounds funny, but then when you realize what it is, you're like,
Well, you're not posing in front of the Mona Lisa.
Right.
Like it is
It's like that sign when I think it's when you're going to Vegas, there's that town that's called like ZZZYYYXXX. Like that's funny. But yeah, like,
yeah,
it's wild.
It's crazy.
Well, speaking of wild, Pedro Pascal, we were talking about him. He is now being slammed on social media as creepy for his constant displays of affection with his female co-stars. Now, let's go. Yeah, Pedro Pascal has been known to get along with his co-stars so well, in fact, that people typically assume his touchiness displays with them is because he's dating them. But fans are now wondering if the PDA with co-stars and vice versa has gone too far. The recent debate has been sparked following a series of interviews Pascal has done with the Fantastic Four co-star Vanessa Kirby. Now, Vanessa Kirby plays the Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
They're doing now the press tour, and she's like rubbing his face. She's pregnant. He's rubbing her belly. There's just this whole like...
They have the same eyebrows, which is cool.
Like, I mean, is he gooning? Look at him.
Here's the truth. If the co-stars aren't saying it, then shut the fuck up.
She's married.
Yeah.
Right. She's obviously pregnant. He's touching her. Here's the thing.
This outfit right here is...
His?
Yeah, his. I don't know that anybody else pulls that off. His.
I know. It's pretty good.
I don't know anybody else pulls that off. With those frames.
I mean, yeah. Here's... Pedro Pascal... You guys are trying real hard, okay? Pedro Pascal is like a nice dude. He's in every movie right now. You can go to a movie theater right now and see 4 posters with him in
He's like the new Michael Caine.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And also he has expressed that he gets anxiety like on carpets and in interviews and stuff. So like he asks his co-stars if they can like hold his hand or whatever. And also like...
By the way, like I said, the people working with him only have great things to say about him. So you are taking a snapshot or watching 5 minutes and judging this dude or this woman's character. It's absolutely ridiculous. When she comes out and is like, if she was like, yeah, I didn't ask him to, do bongos on my stomach or whatever, then you say something. But right now,
they clearly are consensual adults.
Yeah.
Her husband, I'm sure, doesn't mind. And also, I'm pretty sure that he's just not that into them.
Would that be, is that your educated guess? Are you just judging by the outfit?
No.
What are you judging by?
Nothing. There has not been an official, like...
Right.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't think there's like a, outing or a whatever.
Yeah.
Your privacy is your privacy.
Agreed.
But let's, calls himself daddy, does,
Does he call himself daddy?
He does. I don't know if he calls himself daddy, but people call him daddy. He's cool. He's just a cool guy. He's got a good vibe.
Cool.
He's good at head and shoulders. He's confident. He looks good. Just shut the fuck up.
By the way.
And if a married woman wants to touch his face and he's not saying no, that doesn't mean he's creepy. You know?
There's nothing creepy.
Nothing creepy.
None of the co-stars look uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody looks uncomfortable.
I have girlfriends who like put their hands through my hair and I'm not like, when stop, please,
It actually
those are my girlfriends.
Feels kind of nice.
Yeah, feels great. And then I, motorboat them and grab their honkers.
That's not how you do it.
That's, you caught me. You caught me in a lie. You caught me. That's not how you do it.
No, you're not adjusting.
What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, no, you're not doing
Just turning a stove. I need high heat.
Yeah.
High heat.
That was maybe the gayest thing you've ever done.
Wow. Whole new level. Just aged like a fine wine. Well.
Yeah,
Here's something that's not the gayest thing I've ever done. This couple has been accused of oral sex on a flight. No longer welcome on JetBlue.
That part of the headline
They're no longer welcome on JetBlue.
But what about on American?
They're allowed on JetBlue, but not on JetBlue. Yeah.
No longer welcome. 3 exclamation.
That is where we draw the line on JetBlue Airlines.
But they have a free pass on Spirit. 3 exclamation points, dude. They are serious about that.
What's that? Was it? Right now on Jet2 holiday. That meme that's like going around. I love it. I actually did that. I used that sound when we were shooting your shows. Me and Jeremiah, and we were doing the dildo toss, and I got it, and I used that viral sound on there, and I was so excited. What?
So funny to reference the dildo toss, too.
Oh, so fun. Well, let's read a little bit of this.
Dude, let me ask you first, by the way. Let's go back there. Can we go to this picture of the people?
Sure.
Are you surprised that those are the 2 people?
Kinda.
I wasn't. That would not have been my first guess either. But they do look like prison. Like if you were like they committed a robbery, I'd be like, yeah, that feels like they crossed state lines or something. But those are not the blowjob people I was expecting.
He's kind of sexy though.
He is.
Yeah, and she just looks like I don't know. I think she was tricked.
She doesn't not look. I don't mean to judge just by picture, but she doesn't not look methy. It's not a...
I think she wanted to get away.
Okay.
I think her job is really stressful, and I want to know where they were going, and I'm gonna guess Vegas.
I also want to know, in a situation like that, who's the first person that suggests the blowjob?
It might be actually in this article. We're just making assumptions here.
Okay. This is exciting.
Let's see, Lee. Can we throw? Okay, here we go. JetBlue Corporate Communications says this was at 10:30 a.m. Oh, we have an update. This behavior is completely unacceptable and will not be tolerated by JetBlue. Immediately upon receiving the report, our crew members acted swiftly to engage JetBlue's security team and law enforcement. We are fully cooperating with the investigation, and these customers are no longer welcome by JetBlue. Now, let's actually, that's just the latest update. So a Connecticut couple, okay, so they are together.
That's the first shocker, by the way, Connecticut.
Connecticut couple.
I thought Florida would have been in that airspace.
Accused of hanky-panky on a flight from New York to Florida.
Wait, New York to Florida, but look at the next sentence.
And not stopping when they notice kids watching.
Oh
no.
Yeah. That's where JetBlue really
Trista Riley allegedly decided to get dirty on a JetBlue plane early by allegedly performing oral sex on Christopher Drew Arnold, a.k.a. Daddy Dong Flight. According to court documents obtained, let's see. Specifically, police were informed she made up and down movements with her head while she was face down in his lap. And also masturbated him. The two minors' appalled mother
there you go.
Also claimed in her complaint that Trista didn't care that the kids were watching her and continued with her partner even after she noticed.
I have a question.
Yes.
If she's blowing him in the up and down movement, how can she also see the kids? Right?
Because they're kicking her seat.
Yeah.
And she's like, God, I said, stop it.
I mean, how does she notice the kids? Are they peering? Dude, what I picture is she's blowing them and they're peering over the seat from behind, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, the mom, step it up, mom.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what?
Yeah, you're gonna have to say something.
What?
Yeah.
And how long did this go on? Here's the thing. When is it time to tase? When is an appropriate time to tase someone on a flight when you see them acting up?
I'm gonna ask a different question.
Okay.
I wonder if I'm coming quicker or it takes longer in this situation.
Oh, longer for sure.
Why? Because people are watching?
People are watching and also you're on a plane, unless you're into that.
Yeah.
I don't want to BJ flight shame.
Yeah, you 7 people.
Just go to the bathroom.
It does feel like, was this an overnight flight where, you know what I mean? Was
New York to Florida?
No. That's it.
That's it.
Is that a midday flight? That's ballsy if that's a midday.
No pun intended.
Yeah, midday flight?
Yeah, it is.
I think they said it was at like 10 a.m., right?
Yeah.
So, again, I go back. Whose idea was it, do you think? They're making it sound like she was the disgusting person, but he is the one who had his dick out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to see. Let's see if it's unclear how long the sexual acts lasted, but the mother of the kids told police Trista went down during takeoff.
Holy shit!
Which, if true, means the kids had to sit through the rest of the flight after witnessing such an obscene situation. So, the couple were arrested as they landed in Sarasota at 11:30 in the morning. A pre-noon beach,
dude.
Wow.
By the way, pre-noon beach is pretty good, especially like if you're in your 20s, it makes sense. But at that age, that feels...
They had to have been drunk.
It might have been a special trip. Maybe it was his birthday. I don't know. Maybe a little birthday pre-noon beach.
Hey, honey, guess where we're going? Sarasota. All right, I'm ready. I floss and I use my toothpick. And,
I'm dying to know, like, first of all, is this jail time?
I don't know.
What's the punishment for...
It has to be something if there's, like, minors.
And when you're one of those kids, here's what's crazy.
You're going to be that cool kid in school one day.
For sure. I know the mom and I would be upset too, but the kids go to school as the coolest motherfuckers walking in. I got a story for you.
Yeah. And if I was JetBlue, upgrades for life.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
For those kids.
I'm flying free for sure. But yeah, that is amazing pre-noon. I can't remember the last pre-noon BJ I got.
Yeah.
because I'm at an age now where if we wake up and she's like, you want to have sex or have some coffee? I'm like, how hot's the coffee? Is it ready right now?
Yeah.
Because if it's ready right now, I'm choosing the coffee.
Same.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
The premium beach.
Yeah, no. If there's like coffee in the fridge, even like during a summer day, I'm turned on. I'm
Yeah.
like, babe, you made cold brew? Shit.
I'm with you on that.
You don't have to go like see Salma Hayek at Starbucks.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I don't have any idea who this person is.
That's Ozzy Osbourne.
No, the other person.
I'm kidding. That's speaking of dying to know, Ozzy Osbourne recently passed away. Now, this is Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas is a YouTuber. She is kind of one of those people who is so crazy, chaotic, and messy that it's either funny, disturbing, hilarious, or all three.
Is she the person who named her kids?
Yes.
Like Jacob was telling me about this.
Yes. So Ozzy Osbourne passed away.
Yes.
R.I.P. Now, she has this conspiracy. Now, this is a good one that I kind of love. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yes.
Okay. Well, her first child was born and she named the child Malibu Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infuriating, by the way.
Yeah. But the baby was born the same day that Queen Elizabeth II died.
Mm.
So everyone's like, the Queen is back, and it's Trisha Paytas' baby. Okay. Her second child, who I believe is also a girl, she named Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay. The second child was born the same day the Pope died. So now everyone's like, welcome the new Pope. Now, Ozzy Osbourne just passed away, and she gave birth to her third child named Aquaman.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, welcome back, Ozzy.
By the way, that is crazy coincidence.
Isn't it weird?
So I do just want to point out that it says in the article, the 2024 birth of Elvis didn't actually line up with a famous death.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But people are connecting it to Pope Francis, which happened a year later.
See?
I first of all, the names infuriate me.
Don't debunk me.
The you're getting fact checked. The names infuriate me.
Yeah.
It is Malibu Barbie and Aquaman are a form of child abuse. I know you think it's funny, but that child has to go through grade school.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember grade school.
Well, I feel like the daughter would go by Malibu, which I think is, I feel like there's
that.
kids named Chicago and Paris and Sarasota. That's her last name, Soda. Sarah Soda.
That would be there. I went to school with a Cambodian woman named Soda, and we had a lot of fun with that. Dude, we were in high school. I went to a Cambodian woman named Soda. Justin, I went to school with a kid named Brian O'Brien.
Brian O'Brien.
And so he would walk down the hallway and I'd go, Brian, O'Brien. And he'd be like, that's what he'd be like, fuck you. And I'd go, Brian, Brian. Dude, it was
bullying.
The 80s. Yeah,
that's what it was. Bullying.
It was the 80s. It was
and now where's Brian O'Brien now?
He's dead.
Oh, well.
I mean, great dude.
Probably for the
sister, a friend of mine. But Soda still alive and kicking.
Soda is kicking and fizzing somewhere.
Still alive and kicking.
So Trisha Paytas announced the arrival of their third child, Aquaman Moses. The baby was born on July 12th. News of the death of Osbourne hit around the same time. The magic number of 3, however, coincidental and inaccurate, was too much for the internet to resist. Ozzy, that you, says the top comment on Paytas' announcement of Aquaman's birth.
I don't want to speak for Ozzy, but it would seem to me, just in who he was and his brand, she might be the last person he would want to be associated with.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so even if I believe in reincarnation, that's not it. I'm sure there were other people born that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. There's a great documentary on YouTube that I am kind of obsessed with called The Ghost Inside My Child.
Should I watch that before or after Caterpillar?
Human Centipede, yeah. Human Caterpillar, that's a
different
development.
movie. That's a different movie.
They haven't greenlit that one yet. But The Ghost Inside My Child is all about like little kids who have like old spirits in them, and it's like, it's really weird. And you go see like a little kid like driving in his car with his mom, and he's probably like 4 or 5, and he's like, I used to work there, and he points to the Freedom Tower, and then you're like, what? And he's like, I fell. Like crazy shit like that. And they're like, how does he know?
Do they have British accents? Because that makes sense. Like little kids with British accents.
Terrifying.
Who seem older.
Yes.
Can I tell you a true story? So when Jacob was little, when we used to drive down Laurel Canyon, and when I mean little, like 4 years old, we would, Houdini's house was there.
Yeah.
And we were driving by that house. I remember the first time, and he said to me,
no.
I miss Uncle, this is what he said, I miss Uncle Houdini. And I obviously had no idea what he's talking about. Because I wasn't putting it together. And I was like, what? And he goes, I do, I miss Uncle Houdini. And
Uncle Houdini?
He would say Houdini.
Houdini, which
I
was
miss
his
Uncle
name.
Houdini. I miss Uncle Houdini. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then whenever we would drive by again, and he'd be like, I do miss Uncle Houdini. And when somebody explained to me that was Houdini's house, and then when they later explained to me that Houdini's best friend's first name was Jacob, I did ask him one day, I go, how do you know Uncle Houdini? And he was 4, but he was like, what do you mean? He's my uncle. And I was just like, when's the last time? When we were in New Orleans one week for Beth's movie premiere, all the kids were staying in the same room next to our room, and we heard Jacob talking, and we went in, and I was like, who are you talking to? And he straight up said, the angel. And I was like, what?
You need to watch The Ghost Inside My Child.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That kind of shit freaks me out.
Yeah. But they grow out of it.
I think there's something about kids being so pure that stuff, it happens to them more often.
Oh, I love watching children being like talking to nothing.
Yeah.
I watch a YouTube series called Slapped Ham on YouTube, which is all like paranormal, like stuff caught on tape. Yeah, it's this guy's like, hello, my name's Colin, and this is Slapped Ham. Today we've got scary videos of the supernatural. And he's Australian or New Zealand or something. And it'll be like, top 10 videos. It's kind of like funniest home videos, but like scary shit caught on camera. I watch it right before bed. I don't know why. I'm a psychopath. Evan's always like, how do you do this? And I'm like, I like a creepy reflection in a window, something, or like something moving by the camera. I love it. I love it. But one of them, like a lot of them are like little kids being like, and they're like, who are you talking to? And he's like, the old lady in the corner. Like that kind of
I can't wait to watch Slapped Ham.
Yes, you have a list.
The Ghost Within Me.
The Ghost Inside My Child.
The Ghost Inside My Child. And the
Human Centipede.
I kept going Caterpillar.
Marathon.
This sounds like is Beth going to want to watch any of those?
No. But will you make her?
Yes.
And if she does it, she's not allowed on JetBlue ever again.
Plus, I have things to watch.
Yeah.
I need to watch on the road.
I like watching, like, just kind of like, just something that's not either like a series or something.
Yeah.
Something that, I don't.
Your pre-bed watch stuff is different than my pre-bed.
Yeah. I'm not jerking to Human Centipede at the, before bed.
I don't want to say I'm not because I haven't seen it yet.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Now, speaking of getting crazy, I love this. South Park creators make a mock apology to Donald Trump. Now, we don't talk politics on this, but this was definitely something that kind of blew everything up, especially in light with the Colbert Show being canceled.
But here's the thing. I probably shouldn't do this. Here's this. As a Jew, I shouldn't be like, here's the thing.
Did you see what he did?
I don't consider what they did. It is in today's day and age, but political figures are open to mocking. Yeah. Only in today's day and age is that considered political, but making fun of people in the public, that I don't know why that should have been considered political. They've been making fun of public figures
for over 20 years.
Ever.
Yes, they've made fun of everybody.
Yes.
I think what the big issue with is is that I mean, they've made jokes of presidents all the time. I think what it was after Colbert got canceled, they had a meeting with Paramount and Skydance, and they closed like a $1.4 billion deal. And then did this. They changed, they addressed the Colbert situation. Jesus came down and told the town to shut up, and Paramount's watching, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
They put Trump in bed with Satan, which they've done with Hussein.
Tiny penis.
Tiny penis. The thing that wrecked me was the AI. Did you see the AI part?
No.
Where they do the Jesus ads during like football games. They're like, he is us. He was there for us. They did that, and it's like Trump walking. It's AI Trump, just bloated and gross, walking through the desert, and it's like, Trump walked through the desert for you. He's always there. He's making sure we're okay. And he slowly starts taking his like clothes off to where he's naked, falls over. You see his ass out. Here it is. We can just watch it. Okay.
Oh.
We'll have to do it without.
I'm not going to.
You can't do the sound, but you don't even need the sound.
This, by the way, that underwear feels accurate.
Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. Just a patriot in the sand.
My God.
Yeah, this is at the end of a South Park episode.
Yes,
this is.
Wait for it.
Stop it! Oh my God. That is so crazy.
I don't think we can show it on our.
No.
Oh my Lord.
Trump, he'd gone through the desert for you. And then they do this. He gets us.
Oh.
All of us. HeTrumpedUs.com.
The look of determination when he gets back up to walk across the desert naked in his socks and shoes. That in itself is
brilliant.
Oh,
brilliant.
My God.
Brilliant.
And here's the thing. Even if you're a fan of his, I'm not sure why that's not funny.
Oh, because, they can dish it, they can't take it.
But here's the point.
Can we go back to the article a little bit?
Funny is funny. If what we've been talking about all along, woke stuff, and I've always said this too, it's not about the words. Are the words you're using, is it funny?
Yeah. Did it make you laugh?
That's it, right? So you got to be able to put your feelings aside about what the words are.
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Well,
that's fucking funny.
The day after the episode aired, the White House released a statement, said this show hasn't been relevant for over 20 years and is hanging on by a thread with uninspired ideas in a desperate attempt for attention. President Trump has delivered on more promises in just 6 months than any other president in our country's history. And no fourth-rate show can derail President Trump's hot streak.
I do love how they took it one step further than third rate.
Yeah.
I've never heard fourth rate before, but they were what's worse than third rate?
Fourth rate.
Yeah.
We like to make up words in this administration.
Yeah. It's not third rate.
Yeah.
But it is... It always has been a pretty relevant show.
Oh, it's so good, and they know exactly where it's going to hurt him, and that's what they wanted. And you know what? South Park, you did it. You got the response. Like, here's the thing. I have never in a million years, however long, 20 years that South Park's been on, I've never had a president address a show because of some parody or satire.
Can I tell you what they did? And I have to give Trump credit for this. What he's genius at is getting you to react and staying in your verbiage.
Off topic.
Dude, as ridiculous as the White House posts are of him and Superman or him as the Pope.
Yeah.
Those, right?
I forgot about
those are meant to do exactly what they're doing, which is to get you to react and to get you riled up. So, and he's genius at it, right? Because it keeps the eyes spread all over the place.
Yeah.
They trumped Trump. They did something to get him to react, and
they got him.
Yeah, they got him.
And you know what? Who else is doing this? JoJo Siwa. And I just put that together. JoJo Siwa's getting, like, every time there's something else new, it gets a reaction out of all of us, and I am guilty of that as well. I saw a video last night before I went to bed, not Human Centipede, but JoJo Siwa was like, they asked JoJo Siwa years ago if she had kids, what would she want to name them? And she was like, I want 3 boys, Teddy, Eddie, and Freddie. And now she's not a lesbian anymore. She's straight now with this new boyfriend who's not gay as well. And she's like, oh, I named his balls.
What were the names?
I don't care. But I was like, damn it. Now she's speaking with a British accent.
Oh, very Madonna.
Is it?
I mean, Madonna was the first.
I mean, Madonna did it okay. You need to listen to this garbage dumpster. And she also said that she's not naming her kid Teddy, Eddie, or Freddie. She's naming her kid Silver Siwa.
Okay.
And you know what? I am a grown man, and I know this, and it angers me.
I'm going to go one step further. Ready for this? Who's JoJo Siwa?
Josh?
I honestly, I have no. If you put up 5 pictures, I honestly don't know if we're talking now. I think we're talking about a woman because of the way you.
Just don't even look at the screen, okay?
Yep.
Just stay in this moment. Cherish it.
Are you going
Hold
to
on
show
to
me
it.
who JoJo Siwa looks like? Okay.
I don't want you to know.
I don't know.
I want you to live your life as is.
Am I better for it?
You're better for it.
Am I?
Yeah.
Can I ask a couple JoJo Siwa questions?
Yeah.
A personality, a singer, an actress?
I don't know.
Really?
I wish I could tell you, and I wish she could tell you
All
too.
I know is that she lives rent-free in Justin's head.
She really doesn't.
Do you know who JoJo Siwa is?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I know
I
who
know.
JoJo Siwa is.
I'm happy that I don't know. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you envy me a little bit? That
Yeah, I do. I can't imagine. I'm like, what? How do you
Zero.
How do you escape her? I'll get people who DM me every week, be like, look what I found, look what she did. And I'm like, it's like, you're just, it's like giving an alcoholic, like, here, just take a little sip.
One sip.
Just take a little sip. And I'm like, no, I'm good for the day. Okay.
Will Jacob know who JoJo Siwa is?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, do you know who the Burbank butt sniffer is?
No, but I'd love to make some sort of introduction. I'm here for a day.
Well, we finally have our serial butt sniffer arrested again.
I need a video on how
It's
that
there.
happens.
I have it right here.
Oh, yeah. No, we got it.
Oh, you got it?
So-
Okay, I
so-
sent it to land.
So, okay.
Barnes and Noble.
So he bends down.
This has happened before. Yeah.
that
He's going for the sniff. He's in there.
that is so crazy.
Mhm.
Okay, whose camera was that?
I think it was like a sting operation.
The butt sniffing sting?
Yeah. Look.
So this dude just looks for books on the lowest shelf.
Yeah.
He's only looking for lower shelf books.
Mm-hmm.
But how close is he getting to the butt? That's what I want to know. Like, how do you not know?
She sees him coming. So
She knows. So she sets up her camera.
Yeah.
She's like, I've got him. It's Shark
Look how
Week.
close he is.
There's
He's
chum in the water.
He's
Whoa.
right there, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
right there.
So let's actually go back to the article. And I have notes. She was just flipping pages, like not even acting. Like
Can
she
you go
didn't even
back
know.
to that picture? Are
Yeah.
those his ears?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. So he has been arrested multiple times for sniffing women's rear ends while in public. He was arrested again this week in the same crime. This is Khalees Karen Crowder, 3 C's, was arrested Tuesday from the Burbank Police Department at the Walmart located in the Empire Center shopping
By the
center.
way, if I'm sniffing ass, Walmart's not my store.
Same.
I'm picking a different. I might Sephora.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sephora feels safer than Walmart.
Sephora, maybe like a Bidets R Us.
I'm going somewhere where I like my odds a little better than the
Candle Delirium
Yeah.
on Santa Monica.
I like that, but like I'm not going like to a yoga class. I don't want any of that.
No.
But I'm going somewhere where I feel like it's not all right, Nordstrom Rack, maybe not the Rack, but maybe just the Nordstrom. You know what I mean? I'm just I'm cutting down my odds here.
Yeah, but so they had police responded to the same shopping center for a report of a suspicious man loitering in the women's department. When officers arrived on scene, they were informed that the suspect had already left the department store, but he was located a short while later at the Walmart across the parking lot. I know that Walmart.
Do
Officers,
you?
Yeah, I know that Walmart. Officers used the store's security camera to follow the man as he moved around departments and then observed him following a female customer in the women's department. He observed the man as he crouched behind the woman, engaged in lewd behavior by inappropriately sniffing her butt. God, people
do you
men
need to
are
put
trash.
And do you need to put inappropriately before sniffing the butt?
I mean, I think it is. We know.
That's a given. It's not appropriately.
No.
Because appropriately would be more of a waft, right?
Yeah.
Where he would have a little more distance and just kind of get
Well, if he was a professional ass sommelier,
he would
waft
but
from a
to,
distance.
To get your nose in there
Get the
feels
notes,
inappropriate.
Get the notes. Be like,
yeah, to like a wine.
There's
to really
the cedar.
You're guessing the
Clorox.
Yeah. What wipes you're using?
Yeah, like a
This feels, and how did he? Like, was the first one accidental? And he was kind of like,
it was never accidental.
You don't think the first one he was like, it kind of passed by?
He looks like human Shrek. It's not.
Come on,
this wasn't
donkey.
like I'm going to try this out. This was creep. This is multiple times. He's broken my Citizen app. It's like, well, he's at it again.
But I feel like the first time he was down, somebody walked by and he was like, you know what? I wonder if I could do that again. And, because look, that is close.
It's so creepy. Yeah.
You have to give it to him in that to get that close is a very risky. You don't know how long that person's standing there, when they're going to back up, if they're going to turn around, if somebody else is going to walk down the aisle behind you. Like, he's rolling the dice on so many levels.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This is why women are better than men.
There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah. One of the many.
Okay.
A woman would never, ever do this. Ever. There's no woman who's looking at some dork in a Barnes & Noble and being like, I want to know what that smells like.
Okay.
No.
I'll give you the bet. Here's a real life example of how women are better than men. When I was in college, we used to play a game called Hangin' Brains.
Hanging what?
Brains.
Hanging brains?
Brains. So
is this okay?
So three of us would walk into a bar with our nuts out of our zippers.
I knew this was happening.
And the person who got noticed last got free drinks for the whole night. Do you know who never noticed? Women. It was always a dude who was like, hey, dude, your nuts are out. I'm like, yeah, I know. Always a guy.
You're ruining my vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up.
So
some hot chick's going to look at this.
That's what we thought. Always a guy. But conversely, if a woman walked into a club with like, not even a nipple, just partial areola.
Yeah. The slightest. A small crescent moon.
Like a mole attached to it. Like a moleola. Just like right attached. Every dude in there would be like, your nipples up. Your nipples up. Your nipple.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt that they're better than us.
No.
In that way.
But this, God, can we just, yeah. Is he,
his face going in, like that one right there, he really looks like, that's what I look like when I'm like, I'm going to try that cake. Like that looks, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, dude, I'm like,
they got cake here at Buns & Noble?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, what? I'm going to try that cake. That's his look.
Yeah.
That's a creepy.
Where's he shopping? Buns & Noble,
For sure.
Wall Shart.
Love Sack.
Where?
Love Sack.
Oh, yeah. Like, what's some other ass stores that we could...
Okay, what'd you say? Buns & Noble?
Buns & Noble. It's so stupid.
There is that store called Le Chic, but it could be Le Cheeks.
Yeah. Or like
I did order some beef cheeks when I was in Greece.
Beef cheek?
But yeah, it was on the menu as beef cheeks.
What is that?
I tried it.
You tried it before you smelled it?
I was like, I said, what? Yeah. I go, what are beef
cheeks? Sir, please. God, leave me alone. I'm a person.
What? Like, if there was a body part that you were into sniffing.
Oh, good question.
I don't know. Butthole of a stranger would be my first choice.
I know what my first choice would be, and it's very basic.
Okay.
But it makes sense. The neck.
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm going to smell, like I want to know what fragrance you have on.
By the way, that's very telling too.
Really?
The neck smell?
Yeah.
I think so.
Neck.
Yeah, the neck is a good one. And
Yeah.
it's safer than...
And I'm Brad Pitt in Interview with a Vampire.
And by the way, if you're just out at the bookstore or at Walmart especially, I'm not expecting you're probably not your freshest.
Oh, no. There's a walk.
Do you know what I mean?
You have to walk from the parking
You're
lot.
not also, I'm not leaving my house like someone's going to sniff my asshole, so I better freshen up. It's not one of the, I'm not going out for the night.
If you have that confidence, bravo to you.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna shop on the lower shelf today and see if anyone notices.
I don't think this dude is hoping for a cleaner butthole.
No, this guy is mentally unwell. That's what the bottom line is. We're not justifying him. He's batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Emphasis on shit.
I'm dying to know, like, if
He's gonna do it again,
but
he's already been like, he's done this multiple times.
Imagine his mom and dad wake up this morning and someone just sends him a text.
Well, he did it again.
They just sent him that picture, and his dad's like, "What
God
the
damn
fuck?
it. We promised each other.
You said no more." Like that, as a parent, has got to be just a.
I just thought he'd like to read.
If you were a parent, what's more disturbing? You're getting a message that your daughter went down on somebody on the plane. Which one to you is like, which one bothers you more? This is doing it to somebody else.
So your daughter goes down on the plane. Your son goes down and sniffs butts in the Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
I mean, daughter, right?
It's a hard
Or let's flip it. Your son goes down on somebody on a plane.
The butt sniffing to me is a little more. A
creepy.
little more. Yeah.
It's more personal. Yeah, I'll take that. Yes, because that was a couple. This is just some rando woman in a bar. This is creepy.
And this feels like I think this escalates because soon you get tired of just sniffing a butt at Barnes and Noble. So what's the next step? And
I have to give props to these ladies who notice awkward behavior and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna bait them. And I'm going to set my camera up and be like, boom. I would never in a million years be like, oh, this is weird. You know what? I'll just set my camera. I'm so bad at that.
But it's not, you're bad at it because as dudes, that doesn't happen to us. Nobody's following us around a store. Nobody's taking pictures of us walking upstairs with their skirts on. Do you know what I mean?
My neighbor, I don't know what happened to my neighbor, but I was in my kitchen and I can look over and see like my neighbor's apartment, and they had a forensics guy there with this lady who, like a week ago, there were like cop cars outside, and I was like, oh God, that looks like it's at our place. And I was afraid that like the elderly neighbor upstairs like finally died because he's like really, really old and he has to like go downstairs. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, he's gonna trip and break into 1,000 pieces. But that's not the case. And they had a forensics guy out there like dusting for fingerprints outside of a window and doing the whole tape and everything. And I'm like, part of me wanted to open the window and be like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But I don't want to be that person.
Dude, I lived in an apartment across from the Guitar Center. And there was a guy, this was when I first got to LA, there was a guy on one of the Star Trek shows who was an extra and he was a Klingon. And he loved the makeup so much, he would come home with full Klingon. But he also had a sword and walked around in his robe. So he would walk around the hallways, like, taking the trash out, robe, sword, Klingon.
God bless.
He stabbed a woman.
No. God, what a turn.
Wait. He hired a hooker to go to Plumber Park, which is down there off a fountain.
Yeah,
and
Plumber Park.
Stabbed her with the sword in his Klingon outfit.
In Klingon drag.
He got arrested in the Klingon. He still had his Klingons. It was fucking crazy. The Puck from the original Real World.
Yeah.
He used to show up on that floor all the time. There were two women who were next door to us.
San Francisco?
I think so. That was the same one with
Pedro.
Pedro, yeah. But It was a crazy.
Not Pascal.
We had a drug dealer on. We had 3 floors, drug dealer on every floor, but they just sold different drugs.
Yeah.
was
Now
pretty
that's
amazing.
a Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
First
amazing.
floor meth, second cocaine, third floor black tar heroin. Right this way, come on.
Yeah.
But so we have time for one more story.
Oh no.
Jessica Simpson has peed her pants live on the Today Show. And I said this last night in my stories on IG. She's back. This is exactly what I want. Nature has healed.
But was it like I laughed or I coughed and a little came out?
No, here's the thing. I have we usually have the Today Show good, on in the morning. We'll have our coffee, we catch up on everything. But I don't remember this because I felt like the news was interrupted because of that Idaho trial that was going on. So I was like, I feel like I would have seen this. Now, do we see
urine?
I want to see full-on splash zone.
Like I don't
No, I think she giggles. No, she
giggled and a little came out.
She tinkled.
Oh,
yeah.
Because she's had, like, from what I understand, I don't know because I don't know if you know this. I don't have a vagina, but from what I understand, after childbirth, sometimes a laugh or a cough and some stuff can come out. Is that what we're talking? It's not like a full-on, I think I'm just going to pee right here.
No, it wasn't like I'm actively doing this. I think there was just kind of, it could have been nerves. It could have been, because she hasn't performed in like 15 years. So she's now just like making her rounds back on the shows. She performed on American Idol for the first time. So I think this was just a little mix of I think she's got like a corset on, whatever. I don't think they actually showed. I think I just tinkled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was at the summer concert series, and I don't know if she admitted that it's on the air. Can we just go down just a little bit? Let's see.
The rest of the article.
So page 6 heard that after the newlywed star returned backstage after her performance, she spilled to people in the green room. Those high notes can be hazardous, it seems. It's pretty common, in fact. Greats including Patti LaBelle, Fergie, Joe Jonas, Ed Sheeran, and Hugh Jackman have all had on-stage bathroom mishaps. So I think she just kind of tinkled. Now, here's the thing.
By the way, we're using the term greats pretty loosely in that sentence.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
That is, okay.
Well, it made me think of one of her lyrics, and I actually sent this to Justine Marino because I posted this last night, and Justine goes, "Oh my God, I saw that you posted this, and I immediately thought of you because I read that article as well." And one of her lyrics was, "Pour yourself all over me, and I'll cherish every drop here on my knees. I want to love you forever." That was one of her songs, her first song. So it gives a whole new meaning to that. But I was here at the store. I'm on stage last night, halfway through my set, and in my head, I'm thinking, am I peeing?
Actively? You were like, did a little come out?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think it was. I think it was just the sensation of peeing. But I remember like doing this, being like, is it what? Can people see anything? Like on stage. Oh, all the viewers were like, ha, 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 ha. But like feeling like, is something coming out? And then like nothing was, it was very weird. And I was like, is that a thing? Ghost pee? Like
I don't know ghost pee. I know that.
Have you ever peed on stage or
I've
shit your pants?
I have a really embarrassed.
It's like, thanks for doing the show. Have you ever shit yourself on stage?
Yes. Okay, but let me just tell you. Okay, so I've been known to take mushrooms.
Yes.
So my Friday night late show, I take like 3 grams of mushrooms and go on stage.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's a lot.
3?
3 grams is like a
I was thinking milligrams.
No, 3 grams.
5 milligrams is good.
5 milligrams is a microdose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 grams?
Yeah.
Gee, that's a whole candy bar.
Yeah, I don't do that. Just the mushrooms.
How do you know? Do you weigh them?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
At least, okay.
I'm not eyeballing them.
God.
But so one night I was doing Tripoli's show. And the mushrooms make me have to go to the bathroom when they hit. So he's like, hey, you got 10 minutes. I run back, use the restroom, and pull my pants up real quick. I do a set for Tripoli. I get in an Uber. I go do a set at the Laugh Factory. Now, the next morning, I'm supposed to be in Orlando. So I fly out and I get into Orlando. I get to the hotel and I've changed my pants and everything. And I take my pants out of my suitcase and I have a shit stain.
No.
Justin, on the outside,
above
my butt, going this way. So
it rose out.
No sense how it happened, but what dawned on me was that I performed here. I got into the Uber. I didn't realize until now why he rolled all 4 windows down.
You made a sandwich in the car.
I obviously smelled exactly like Dookie. Yeah. Went to the Laugh Factory, and none of the comics, nobody was like, "Hey, dude, you smell like shit, legit human feces." I still don't know how it happened, but somehow it got on the outside of my pants, above my butthole, horizontal, not even vertical. It was the weirdest.
You sat up against it.
I don't know how it happened, but I sent a picture to Tripoli the next day. I'm like, dude. He was like, is that shit on your pants? I'm like, yeah. Why didn't you tell me before I went on stage at your show? He's like, I have to tell you, I didn't notice.
He didn't notice because it didn't happen. It happened in the car.
I don't know.
And then you did you turn around and face the audience?
Here's what I think happened.
Oh, I hope they taped it.
Well.
Or do they still tape your sets?
I
don't know how it works over there. They've got like a new booker every week.
But so I haven't shit my pants on stage. But off stage and then walking on stage. And I am at an age now where I make sure if I pee before I go on stage, I do it like 5 or 10 minutes before because there could be a little extra that.
The little drip. The little drip.
Yeah. And then you're like, wait.
Yeah. I thought we were done.
Yeah.
And it's like, deceit.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you thought you were done? I've had that happen. I've had that happen where like you go to the bathroom and you're like, and it gets on your pants. And then you're like, what do I do? And you're like, I don't know, I'll turn the sink on and wipe it all over my pants and be like, this sink's out of its mind. And everyone's like, you peed yourself.
But every guy watching knows that move.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, get that. It's just come out with the pee.
It's guy code right there.
On a completely different note.
Sure.
What I decided recently, which was one of the most satisfying things in the world that is so soothing. You know when you get to a urinal and it's packed with ice?
Oh, yeah.
And
wait, you said something about this.
Yeah, and you get to pee
and you melt the ice.
Why is that so satisfying?
It's ASMR. It is like that. It's dude ASMR. There's nothing more satisfying than, hear me out.
Okay.
Peeing in a trough filled with ice.
It's the trough without the ice is the worst.
Oh, a trough by itself?
So
no,
bad.
I need an iced
with
trough.
The ice is so.
Screw a bubbling brook.
Have you done it when it's just you in there? Have you peed walking up and down the trough to hit the ice? Dude, it's not
like you're
not
melting
fun.
the bar down like it's last call.
Yes. Justin, it's so much fun. The walk up and down the ice is a ton of fun. I feel like a fireman. I'm hosing it down.
Has someone ever walked in? You're like, is that what it looks like? Yeah. No, I'm just melting the ice.
Or it's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, save some ice for us to pee on. Who's this ice hog over here? No, I love it. I love it. It must be like a Southern thing. I don't know. Because I always tell people, like, especially in Texas growing up, they would have like troughs.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are we? And we all, like, as guys, just went up to this trough and peed in a trough together with strangers.
I told a joke not too long ago where, you know, when I was younger, it was basically all troughs.
Mm-hmm.
And you would walk in with your dad and you were at eye level with the trough.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else was at eye level? Dicks.
Mm-hmm.
And the splashback.
Yeah.
And it was like, but your dad was like, go pee. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
You gonna wash my face after we leave? Like, it's the grossest.
Yeah.
But the warm air that came off the trough to me is still the single grossest Do you know what I'm talking about? That
absolutely. That human pee,
thick,
warm air.
Oh.
Oh my God. Let me tell you. I don't know if they do this in Vegas. They probably do, but there's so much like construction here in LA where people are just like tearing down old homes and building these mega mansions that just all look the same and they have no character. There's no crown molding. It's hideous. Now, they will construct these homes and they will just have a porta potty outside. So when I'm walking my dog, there's one porta potty specifically. I'm not going to name names. It's on Edinburgh and Willoughby. And there is a porta potty there. And I walk my dog there and it got to the point now where it's wafting.
No.
So I'm walking my dog and it's just that hot porta potty air. And I'm like, ugh. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That hot inside porta potty is a real rough.
Sick.
I'm not a dude who likes, like my son, Jacob, he'll poop anywhere. Public, airports, Target.
Can't do it.
Me neither.
I wish I had that discipline.
It's not my
I have to wait till I go home.
Thank you.
I can pee in public.
Yes.
Poop? No. Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
And because even on the times when it's emergency,
no.
If I get a warm seat, I am so
sick. There's nothing I hate more than being in a public bathroom, washing my hands, and hearing,
oh no,
like a stranger. Like that didn't come from me. It's just a faint.
No,
I'm
dude.
Like, I'm sorry. Is there a ghost in here?
What I heard at the airport at the bathroom from behind me, I heard one of those noises where it sounded like he threw like a bunch of nickels into the toilet, and then I just hear someone go, I can't believe this is happening to me.
No, you heard that?
I was like, oh boy.
What's happening? Yeah. Are you turning into a werewolf? What's happening?
It was
not again. Oh, the moon. Yeah. No. What do you mean? I can't believe this is happening to me.
Half of me was curious to wait to see who came out.
Absolutely.
But I was like, this feels like it's going to take longer than I want to loiter.
I can't believe this is Kill me. Kill me. Well, Josh, please come back anytime. Did you have fun? That's it. That was a blast.
Dude, I love talking to you.
Seriously.
I miss hanging out with you. I miss your sense of humor. I would love to come back anytime.
Anytime you're in town, please, please, please just reach out. We'll make it happen.
Absolutely.
And make sure to check out Josh Wolf's new special,
Campfire Special.
On August 12th.
On my YouTube channel.
Yes. And where you have any dates coming up that you want to plug?
Yeah, comedianjoshwolf.com. I took a month off, but I'm back on the road in August. In August, I'm in Florida, Little Rock, Pennsylvania, and San Antonio, Texas.
That's my hometown. San Antonio, go check him out.
You think it'll be hot in August?
At LOL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going to be warm?
Ooh, it's going to be warm. I want a full recap of how hot San Antonio was. I'm going to guess 108, 111.
Stop it.
Yeah. Plus humidity.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm. I also have dates coming up in October. I'll be in Arlington, Virginia, as well as Michigan, I believe, in October. I'll make sure when it comes to time. Also, I'm planning a wedding, so that's why I'm kind of
congratulations,
staying here. Oh yeah, thank you. Very exciting. Very exciting for the Martindale household over here. But
awesome.
Thank you again for watching. Make sure to like, rate, subscribe, share those clips. It means the world. And we will see you next time here on the Just Sayin podcast. Have a fantastic week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.